At long last, the Shiba Inu is on the mend and seeing price increases. There has been jubilation. Big news is on the horizon, according to Blackrock, but the wild part is right here. Shiba Inu may be the ones to get it. Furthermore, this has the ability to cause the Shiba Inu's price to skyrocket. Tell me what's going on. Furthermore, what am I even referring to? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. The Shiba Inu community is celebrating a beautiful day today. The price has finally rejected to drop after what seemed like an unending fight. Rather than that, it's rising. It's not a huge jump, but considering how things were a few days ago, this is significant. Shiba Inu looked to be stuck in a downward spiral for a long, falling more and farther each day. Many members of the community and investors alike were disheartened by the trend and wondered when it will reverse. But at this very moment, the tables have turned. The last 2 days have seen a dramatic shift. Rather of continuing its downward trend, the Shiba Inu price has begun to stabilize and even rise somewhat. Even a seemingly little change might indicate that something is changing when a cryptocurrency continues to rise after days of falling. And right now, that is precisely the case. Market anxiety and doubt, which had been pervasive recently, are beginning to dissipate. Instead, self-assurance is making a triumphant return. Now that the very volatile market appears to have subsided, investors who were previously wary are starting to feel more comfortable making their movements. So far, anyhow. Things get much more intriguing when one steps back and examines the broader perspective. Shiba Inu has been displaying indications of steadiness if you look at their performance over the previous week. For those who have been tracking the price down daily, it is a tremendous relief. For the cryptocurrency community, stability is more than simply retaining value. It means breathing room. After all, uncertainty breeds anxiety in a market that is always changing, as well as ambiguity. On the other hand, stability lays the groundwork for future development. This change is about more than simply the figures. For all Shiba Inu owners, it's a morale boost. Optimism is reignited when the price refuses to fall anymore and even starts to increase. This might be an indication that purchasers are becoming more confident and the selling pressure is easing. Naturally, anything may happen in the crypto world at any given time. However, there are indications of strength in the market at the moment. The future is now in the spotlight. What happens if this stability doesn't last? Could it grow into something even more substantial? If this is just a lull or the beginning of a new rising trend, the next few days will tell the tale. Now, however, one thing is very evident. People who own Shiba Inu may breathe a sigh of relief now. You won't believe what comes next. I can assure you that this is not a passing fad pump. One expert claims that this change will allow Shiba Inu to reach new heights. It's a major victory. It might be a precursor to something far larger. A long-term breakout pattern that began in early 2023 is still being followed by Shiba Inu, according to crypto expert Javin Marks. It was at that point that it finally broke out of a long-term downtrend that had been holding it back. After it succeeded in getting over that obstacle, it returned to try the same level. It remained upright instead of toppling over. When that happened, things started to shift. The intense selling pressure that had been bringing it down began to ease as buyers entered the market. Yet there's more. Additionally, Marks brought attention to a technical indicator known as a hidden bullish divergence. This indication, in layman's words, frequently indicates a large upward movement before it really occurs. Plus, he thinks this configuration will lead to a huge price increase, maybe more than 4 times its present worth. Investors and the Shiba Inu community as a whole would benefit greatly from such a move. Marks is unfazed by the market's volatility because he sees a bright future ahead. He anticipates that the Shiba Inu market will continue to grow until at least 2025 if current trends continue. If he's correct, the current trend is more than simply a little upturn. Perhaps this is only the start of something far greater. However, you may still be asking, What is going on here? How is this pricing change being caused? Could there be an unseen development taking on behind the scenes? So let's stand back and see the broader view. Reason being, Bitcoin is the single most important factor influencing the whole cryptocurrency market. The price of Bitcoin is soaring once again at the moment. It fell below what seemed like a danger zone not long ago, causing many to become anxious. However, it has gotten back on its feet and is now reaching new heights with ease. It's as if Bitcoin pressed a refresh button and instantly rebounded, and in cases things become much more bizarre from here. Major Bitcoin news has just come out of the largest money manager in the world, Blackrock. The market pays attention to Blackrock's statements. Then, this is what happened. It has been verified by Blackrock that it has included its Bitcoin ETF in a number of its investing models. Consider this alternative viewpoint if you still don't see the significance of it. An enormous quantity of capital is handled by Blackrock. Their decision to invest in Bitcoin, even a tiny portion of their portfolios, is essentially a vote of confidence. What this indicates is that they view it as an investment rather than a simple commodity for short-term gain. In conclusion, Bitcoin is experiencing a period of intense pumping, with major players actively participating. A tidal wave of enthusiasm is sweeping the market as a result of all this. Well, would you believe it? That fad is also being followed by Shiba Inu. Allow me to explain. Even though everyone is talking on BlackRock's investment in Bitcoin, one expert brought up something as significant. Additionally, BlackRock has been selling, and not a small bit. Just 1 week, they made over $1 billion from Bitcoin sales. Is there anything they know that we don't about all this selling? Is there any significance to this? That is the main concern. A move by a behemoth like BlackRock is never haphazard. Buying and selling isn't something they do for enjoyment. A plan is constantly lurking under the surface. After Bitcoin's massive surge, some people may assume they're just cashing out. That's completely natural. Some, however, see this as a hint that something more significant is occurring in the background. Perhaps they anticipate some turbulence in the near future, or perhaps they are setting themselves up for a more substantial move down the road. In any case, the market gets thrown into a loop whenever a powerful corporation like this transacts in both buying and selling. And the reason it might have a huge impact on Shiba Inu is this. The whole crypto ecosystem is affected whenever large amounts of money change their Bitcoin holdings. It would indicate that BlackRock still believes in the long-term growth of Bitcoin's price if they are only taking gains. Shiba Inu tend to follow price trajectories when Bitcoin does, but if their actions cause greater volatility, traders may seek for alternative chances. The Shiba Inu is a great fit for that. This is when things get wild. While we're discussing exchange-traded funds, ETFs, rumors have been circulating online suggesting that the Shiba Inu may soon have its very own ETF. Yes, that's correct. The cryptocurrency community is beginning to warm up to the concept of a Shiba Inu ETF. An influential member of the Shiba Inu community named Lucy recently sparked discussion on X with a straightforward yet thought-provoking inquiry. What is the Shib ETF? A lot of people started chatting after that. More serious consideration of the idea is currently underway. Although there has been no formal filing as of yet, the pieces are beginning to fit together. Meme coins are not securities, according to the SEC, which has long been an obstacle for crypto ETFs. Wow, that's very significant. That implies we've cleared the way for one less big obstacle. An encouraging indicator of the future is the fact that Grayscale has started the process of creating an exchange-traded fund, ETF, for Dogecoin. There is widespread speculation that Shiba Inu will follow Dogecoin if it receives approval. We are now only anticipating the first action by a major exchange or asset manager. It would be a huge deal if Shiba Inu genuinely had its own exchange-traded fund. This isn't a little pump, folks. What we're discussing here is a move that might trigger a huge bull run for Shiba Inu, perhaps leading to new all-time highs. A Shiba Inu exchange-traded fund, ETF, would allow large institutions, hedge funds, and individual investors to participate in the breed without actually owning any Shiba Inu stock. A price increase of such magnitude is possible. Additionally, it has the potential to increase investments for Shiba Inu owners in ways we can't yet imagine. Just think of the potential tidal wave of anticipation, fear of missing out, and purchasing pressure that may accompany it. Shiba Inu millionaires may start appearing all over the place. One thing is evident in light of all that has transpired. Maintaining a proud demeanor is essential. A few setbacks just pave the way for hundreds of advances, as Lucy, the chief marketing for Shiba Inu, said in her tweet. That's the mentality we must have. There will be twists and turns along the route, but know that each step prepares you for the next. So keep going on without letting doubt seep in. Focus. Shiba Inu still has much to tell. The beginning is here. Have you thought about this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments column. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.